question about Africa, the map of Africa. Why is it that over the last, I would say, 40 years or so, right, mainland Africa is separated from the Suez Canal onwards,
yes.
Egypt? Why is that? You know, because that's Northeast Africa.
Yes.
So why is it that we are promoting the separation?
Yes.
And another thing I wanted to say, it's so deceptive, that map of Africa, because Africa is so huge, that you can hold Australia, you can hold the United States of America,
all of them,
Argentina,
all of them,
7/8 of the world,
into Africa.
all of them.
So, you know, really, I don't appreciate that disconnection.
Yes.
You know, because it dwarfs Africa.
Yes. Yes.
So we need to do something about it. We see all these lovely t-shirts and all that sort of stuff. And what is it doing to us?
Yes.
You know, so that needs to change. And also, Brother Leo mentioned some key points. You know, how we got houses in the 60s, right? The partner. Well, we know that, you know, we talk too much. We talk too much, right? Because my folks, you know, basically were, I think, one of the first homeowners through partner. But we would go to work, I don't mean literally, and tell the white folks how that happened.
Yes.
Do you see what I'm saying? So that's another thing. We talk and very little action. So we need to start up something like that.
Thank you. Just very briefly, in relation to the point about the Middle East. You actually answered your own question when you mentioned the Suez Canal. It's a man-made construct, and it was deliberately constructed to give the impression that the so-called Middle East is a separate entity to the body of Africa. It's one. Okay, but they spent hundreds of millions in order to dig that channel, what they call the Suez Canal, and try to separate that part of Asia. Originally, we called the whole planet Asia. They're the ones who designated the middle of Asia, Middle East. But that's, you know, why it's been done there. They are scientists of geography and divide and rule. And that part of Northeast Africa is a pivotal part of our history. We were the ones who settled there in the first place. That's where you have all of what's called the Holy Land. And systematically over many years, light-skinned Caucasian people have come into that region and pushed black, dark-skinned or black-skinned people out. When you go to places like Egypt, to this day you will still find the Nubians, the original people, black, blue-black. But when you see those areas depicted on television in the news or whatever, you always see these light-skinned Arabs, because even in Islam, there is racism, where they don't like black people and they discriminate against black people. And they think that they have a monopoly on Islam. We are the originators of Islam. We're not following no Arabs. That's why you don't see no Muslim look like this. Like even the suit, some of you, but you're wearing the white man's suit. No. When the white man was naked and covered in hairs, crawling on his all fours in Europe, in the caves and hillsides of Europe, you and I were dressed in silk, having on-the-floor heating, when Egypt was in a decline of civilization.
That's right.
Understand who you are. They know. We're the ones who taught them how to dress. But now they give us an image of a naked African. But we are the original dresser. That's why, for the first, you see the way a suit's supposed to look. Things are much. Not Jon Snow on Channel 4, Red Sox. It's crazy. That's not the way we dress. This is not theirs, this is ours. We're just reclaiming what rightfully belongs to us. Stop making people think that you are some kind of ragamuffin. Black people, I mean, that's rough and nasty, you know. The underpants, the one show. What kind of foolishness? They give us this as fashion. All misshapen, we can't stand up straight again with the piss up. That's not who you are. No. You are an upright man. You are the righteous people of the planet. We're not perverted, we're not crazy. But if you're not careful and you follow somebody else's narrative about who you are, you start acting foolish. And then when you see somebody like me, you think I'm trying to be like a white man. No, the white man's trying to be like me. And when he sees me, he gets frightened because I realize, because he didn't teach me this. I got this from a very wise black man. And like I said, don't forget, do not leave here tonight without pick up one of these flyers and get to know this man, Elijah Muhammad. This is the man who gave you Malcolm X, gave you Muhammad Ali, and gives you today the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, the boldest, most courageous black man on planet Earth.
Yes, sir.
Do not overlook that man. Google him and check out what's really going on in terms of our growth and development on planet Earth today. Thank you.